time to go check out what everybody else is thinking. This is Randy's room. I heard him moving some stuff around in there not too long ago, so he should still be up. Knock? Who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. Can we talk for a bit? Sure, man. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Cool. Thanks. Whoa! What? Lloyd! Your room is just a bunch of boxes. How did he get this set up so fast? Well, at least we know that Randy is staying for sure. Ah. Welcome to my humble abode. You all done unpacking your stuff already? No, not yet. It seems you've already made your decision though, Randy. Oh, about whether or not I'm gonna decline the assignment. Doesn't seem like there'll be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. Having my home and workplace in the same building will be nice too, so I'm planning to stick around and see how it all shakes out. That is a very nice commute, right? Could literally just roll out of bed, change, and go downstairs. Got it. You still thinking it over? Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt you'd be happy to see that detective license of yours go to waste after you busted your rear to get it, huh? Yeah, that's part of it. This whole thing just feels like a step backwards from my goal, though. Your goal? Don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? That's right. How I ended up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, of course. Well, if you insist. Thing is, I got in a bit of trouble with the ladies at my last workplace. Oh boy. What? Well, everyone found out I'd been, dipping my quill in a few too many bottles of the company ink, if you catch my drift. Oh boy. Just as I was about to get the boot, old man Sergey snatched me up. Guess it was all according to Adios' plan, huh? Where'd you work before, Randy? Oh, right, the Crossbell Guardian Force. More specifically, I was stationed at Belgard Gate. You know, that fortress facing the Empire. The Guardian Force? Well, that makes sense. No wonder you can swing that halberd of yours around like it's nothing. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to a border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. So... is the Guardian Force, like, Liberal's army, basically? But hey, perk of working in Crossbell City full-time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Phew, I definitely made the right choice leaving the CGF. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. A man after my own heart. You know, I've already scoped out a couple places with some absolute smoking gals working in them. Hey, if we do officially become coworkers, I say we hit the town and celebrate, huh? Madame Mazzelli seems a bit too prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we'd go. We'll have ourselves a guys' night out. Sure, I'll think about it, Randy. I get how you feel, though. Probably tough to come to a decision after everything we were told. How about taking the night to mull things over? Hey, if we do officially become coworkers, I say we hit the town and celebrate, eh? I'll consider it. Okay, we considered it. Answer is no. Alright. It's locked. This must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's up, kid? I'll repeat it for you. It's well within your power to decline your assignment to the SSS. You already earned your detective qualifications, so I imagine you'd just be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. I recommend you spend tonight thinking it over. You retain the right to decline your assignment to a special support section, you know. You already earned your detective qualifications, so I imagine you'd just be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. I recommend you spend tonight thinking it over. Okie dokie. Oh. Is this a back entrance? Well, it's not like I need to go outside now anyway. A back entrance? On the second floor? Maybe to a balcony? This way leads outside, right? The weather looks so nice out there, but I should ask what everyone else thinks about all this first. Sure. Okay, they have their own kitchen. Makes sense. They are living here after all. What is this? Interesting. Oh. So Chief Sergei has 2 offices, one in his room, and one downstairs. Interesting. Wait. This is the balcony. Phew. What a great view. So then what was the second floor entrance? Maybe it was a street level entrance? Crossbell's really grown. The city where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? Kitty! Huh? A cat? If you live here, I imagine you've been a tenant way longer than the special support section has. Sorry about barging into your home like this. Don't worry, I won't be long. Can we pet the kitty? Making yourself at home, aren't you? Then again, you've probably lived here for quite some time. We don't speak cat. Oh, we see another exit. Right? Because one was on this side of the building. And then we see an exit at the very bottom here. Which is kind of odd. So maybe like a street level exit. Maybe, we don't know. I think this is the room Ellie was assigned. I hope she isn't asleep already. Who is it? Oh, it's me, Lloyd. Are you busy right now? I can come back later if so. Oh no, you can come on in. The door should be unlocked. Alright, thanks. Wow! Ellie's room is all set up too. Lloyd, you're falling behind here, dude. Your timing's good. I just finished cleaning up. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some tea if you'd like. Oh no, you don't need to do all that. It seems like you've already made your decision too. Oh, regarding my assignment here. To be honest, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give it my best shot. That's so. I can see you're still undecided, but I don't blame you for that one bit. I can't help but feel the whole plan for this department is a bit of a reach. How so? Based on what we were told, it was only created to help the government and the CPD save face, right? It lacks a basic guiding principle as a division, and its objectives and procedures are only loosely defined. But that gives us a lot of leeway, right? To develop it as we see fit. And if we're unable to produce results, the division is likely to be dissolved for budgetary reasons before long. Yeah, I can't help but draw the same conclusion. But if you already knew that, why stay, Ellie? Do you have some reason? Well, I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. Oh? Just kidding. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. So it's not too big a deal if this position takes me off course from my intended career track. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Ellie? So how did you end up with the CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests. Oh wow. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Why does it sound like Lloyd just barely passed his qualifications? Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license, though. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we've officially become coworkers. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry, and thanks for being so considerate. Of course, Lloyd. If you were to ask for my personal opinion, however, I'd be happier if you decided to stay. You would? Since we're rookies, there's a lot that we could still improve on. But today, you showed that you could lead us through whatever unfamiliar situations we might face. And make all the wrong decisions. Your instructions were precise and quick, and wrong. So I was able to confidently provide support. That means a lot, Ellie, really. Thanks for talking with me. I think I'll go do a bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. If Lloyd decides to stay, it's gonna be because of this conversation, right here. Also, if you guys hear that thunder rumbling in the background, no you don't. It was only our first day, but we were sure thrown right into it. I guess I'm a bit worn out. I'll probably turn in early once I'm done writing in my diary. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Good night, Ellie. Of the three of them, Tio is probably the most like Lloyd. I guess this should be Tio's room. She's probably already asleep though. Yeah, because children have an earlier bedtime than the rest of us, right? But we're gonna knock anyway and wake her up. No one home. I can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Maybe it's not her room. Oh, okay. We just go in anyway. Yeah, looks like I was right. Tio's not in her room. Though she's already unpacked all of her luggage. Guess she's decided to stay as well. Oh, look at the pillows! They're cat pillows! That is adorable. It's locked. This must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. It's locked. Where could Tio be? She seems to like cats. Kitty? Do you know where Tio is? We need to find Tio so that we can bring her back for her bedtime. Oh, Tio, there you are. What are you doing down here? Oh, Tio, she has cat ears. We only just noticed that. That's so adorable. Hello, Lloyd. As you can probably deduce, I'm checking our terminal. The terminal? You mean all that stuff there? Yes, these are all components of an improved orbital terminal based on ZCF's Capel computer system. With this, we will be able to receive data and information from the CPD's main building via the orbital network. Let's rewind a bit. You lost me. How should I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the Orbital Network project? The Orbital Network? I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I can't say I fully understand what it is. I think I read something about the Epstein Foundation proposing the project. Originally, the Orbital Network project began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell City. This terminal is a part of it. Can't say I follow that well. In the end, what's this project trying to accomplish? Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication functions, it links terminals through orbital computing, constructing an efficient information network. That is essentially the project, in terms you might understand. I, barely understood any of that. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier, and optimize the chain of command in the city. If you were only taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my specialty, I can operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should be more acquainted with it. Oh? I take that to mean you didn't even think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tio? Actually, before that, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation. Tio, you aren't being forced to work here, right? ... What? Don't tell me you actually are! I admit I might not know your situation, but you shouldn't tolerate something like that. If you need help, I'd be more than happy to. Please calm down. No one is forcing me to work. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. Huh? I have my own reasons for being in Crossbell. That is all there is to it. Besides, I think it would be prudent to worry about yourself before others, right, Lloyd? Yeah. You make a good point, Tio. Sorry if I overstepped my bounds there. It is fine. Being too soft-hearted might have negative ramifications on your detective work, however. Unlike bracers, your occupation involves treating suspects with skepticism, correct? You really don't pull any punches, do you? Maybe I am still naive. Here I was thinking I disciplined myself enough through the police academy's training. But I guess training alone isn't enough to make me a true detective. ... Tio? I have completed my maintenance of this terminal. Construction work on the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow, so I believe I will go to sleep now. Ah, okay. Night, Tio. Hope you sleep well. Thank you. If you will excuse me. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Tio. It seems like all three of them have really put a lot of thought into things. And here I am, still undecided. ... Man, I'm just thinking in circles now. This is getting me nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Man, I'm hopeless. All this and I'm still just as confused as I was. Maybe getting some air will help clear my mind. Ah, what a nice breeze. Belheim. Oh wow, that's right. I can see Belheim Apartments from up here. I'm sure someone else is living in our old place now. I think Cecile's family is still in the building at least. I should pay them a visit once I find the time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in the Crossbell Police Academy. I studied and trained like a madman. Thanks to that, I managed to pass the detective qualification exam. But in the end, what did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? Hey! Oh, it's the kids again. Oh, it's you two. We've been looking everywhere for you. So you can roast us some more? We went to the police department, but they told us you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. This is it, right? Where the special support section works. Yeah, this is the place. But what did you come all the way over here for? Well, actually, we thought we ought to thank you for today. Really? If you all hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. So that's why we came to thank you. Wow, thanks, you two. That really means a lot. Don't forget, you guys were nothing compared to Ario's. How did we know that was coming? How? But you know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you're not so bad. So you just gotta make sure you work hard to catch up to him, okay? Yeah, we're all gonna become Divine Blades. That's our goal here. Come on, Ryu. We came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him? He's right, though. We will have to work as hard as we can. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want. Oh, no worries. West Street is right over there, so I'm good. I live in the residential district, but I should be fine. But, could you tell Ellie and the others that we stopped by too? Sure, I'll let them know. Be safe on your way back, okay? We will. Goodbye. Bye. You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bannings. All it took to lift your spirits was a thank you from those kids. I guess, in the end, everything depends on the way I choose to feel about it. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head-on. Follow your heart and intuition, and grasp the truth with your own two hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. ... Yeah, that's right. If I don't at least put myself out there, I won't come to understand anything. Looks like he's made his decision. A phone call. Sorry, we're closed. Hello? You've reached the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Lloyd? Lloyd, is that you? What? Cecile? Thank goodness it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The Special Support Section, was it? Is that the division you're assigned to? Well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I was meaning to stop by first thing, but... Oh no, don't worry about it. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Please, it's fine, Cecile, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some time off. Aw, don't be like that. How can you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know. Alright, we'll find a way to make time somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt Let tomorrow too. Glad to hear it. They'll love that. Mom and Dad have been really worried about you all this time. But I'm so happy. You finally come back to Crossbell. Yeah. I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home, Lloyd. Was Lloyd in Erebonia before this? Like, they've only explicitly stated that he lived abroad. But he was attending the Crossbell Police Academy during his time abroad? But he was on a train from Erebonia to Crossbell, was he not? So, what are your answers? No objections here. Looking forward to working with you. Besides, you're the one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Sure you don't want me to recommend you to the 1st Division. They'd probably really benefit from someone with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Honestly, I'd rather join back up with the Guardian Force than be stuck in some stuffy office job like that. Fair enough. What about you, Ellie? I will also accept the position. I'm glad to be working with you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear it. And to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. I figured the higher-ups recommended you, expecting this division to just involve taking care of busy work. But I'm sure you're aware that this assignment won't be anywhere near easy, right? Yes, well aware, sir. I'm looking forward to taking on such challenging work. Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask? Not at all. This position was part of the agreement from the start. More importantly, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. I would like to be the one to set up the terminals, if you do not mind. Yeah, I was counting on it. So, 3 down, 1 to go. Lloyd Bannings. A Crossbell Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both written exams and practical training. And then went on to ace the CPD's detective exam. You ask me, you might be a bit overqualified for this team. Real convincing. Someone like you'd find success in whatever division you were assigned to, I'm sure. Heck, I bet no one here would blame you if you walked right out that door. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No, sir. None at all. I look forward to working under you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear it. Lloyd. ... Well, that's no fun. Here I was, looking forward to watching you squirm around, trying to come to a decision. Sir? Well, that settles that. I'll give you guys the rest of the day off. Keep in mind, you'll be busy as heck starting tomorrow, though. Be prepared to work your butts off. Oh, and Tio, the terminal's all yours. Roger. Because nobody else will know how to work it. Ah, one more thing. Let's start this off right. Lloyd Bannings. Sir. Ellie McDowell. Sir. Randy Orlando. Sup? Tio Plato. Sir? As of 9 a.m. today, I officially approve your new assignments. Welcome to the Special Support Section. Look forward to the mountain of different jobs I'll be throwing at you. As initial investigation expenses, the team received 1,000 mira. Our beloved goddess Adios, who art in the sky. We beseech thee, open thine heavenly gates for the soul running toward your loving embrace. Oh no! Who died? I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. Someone like him, passing this young. Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his too? Why did things end up like this? Why? Darn it all! What the heck are the police doing? One of their own was killed! Are they going to let this become another unsolved case? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. If I remember right, his parents passed away a while ago too, didn't they? How will his younger brother handle all this? Oh no! It's Lloyd's brother! Lloyd? Are you okay? Please, don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. I could say the same for you, Cecile. I'm sorry you had to help me with so much of this. I should have taken care of it myself. Stop that, Lloyd. We're basically family. Of course I'm going to help you. Besides, Guy was my... Cecile. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. I'm sure things won't be easy from now on, but please don't forget that I'm here for you. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll watch over you, Lloyd. So Lloyd's brother... did he die on a case? Is that why Lloyd wants to join the CPD? Like, if they never found the murderer, that would be a reason for Lloyd to join the CPD, right? To solve the case? And get justice for his brother? I really was a brat, wasn't I? I shouldn't have been so stubborn. I should have stayed with her. I'm home, Guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work on my stubbornness. But I'm here now. I'm back. I came back to Crossbell to be a detective in the CPD, same as you. I still got a long way to go to catch up to you, and I was assigned to this weird division. But I'm going to do my best with the hand I've been dealt, so keep watching over me, Guy. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the SSS. Though, maybe I should give you some more information before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Yes, sir. A black notebook with the police crest, eh? Looks like the real deal. We can also use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? That's right. There's also a manual with the rules and regulations inside. Heck, it's even got info about your battle ordnance. Pretty good reference to have. However, its most important purpose is to keep track of your investigation reports. Investigation reports. Lloyd, you explain. Yes, sir. They taught this at the police academy, so I suppose the others wouldn't know. The CPD maintains a rule that all of its investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. After an investigation is assigned to you, you must record its status and keep track of its progress in the detective notebook. The reports we submit will be based on your notebook entries, which will inform our evaluations and any special allowances from the department. That's why it's important to take detailed and concise notes. I see. That makes enough sense. Ugh, sounds boring as heck. That ain't what I signed up for. That's the gist of it. However, the situation at the SSS is slightly different from other divisions. You'll have your standard investigations, of course, but then you'll also have support requests coming in. Support requests? Tio, if you will. Sir. Over here, everyone. Oh, this is from the other day. Isn't this the terminal that you were busy hooking up to the Orbital network, Tio? Yes, I finished configuring it yesterday. The terminal will be left running and can be accessed at any time. After you log on, this screen will display. Huh, a bunch of text showed up. So this is where we'll get our support requests. Right, aside from official missions from the department, we'll also get requests from other sources. Could be from citizens or tourists. Heck, we might even get jobs from the government every now and then. Question: if everybody despises the CPD and love bracers, how are we going to compete with bracers? Right? So if a citizen has a problem, wouldn't the bracer be their preferred choice? Like, why would they come to us? Support requests are optional, but if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will snatch them up. Oh, I see how it is. By doing support requests, we take some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. These support requests will mimic their own line of work to sway public favor. Yep, though I expect it'll happen at a snail's pace. Besides that, I'm sure HQ will rope you in to help when they get busy. Patrolling the city, doing some menial paperwork, who knows? Aw. You're kidding, right? It's all a part of the job, Randy. Has the terminal already started receiving these requests then? Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Just don't forget to keep track of them in your notebook. Yes, sir. Okie doke. Hey, those support requests aren't going to take care of themselves. You should be able to get the info you need from that terminal over there. Now where do you think you're going? Hurry up and check these support requests. All you have to do is log into the main terminal to see what they're about. Alright. Support request explanation. Urgent. Medium? Medium urgency? Client, Crossbell Police, reception desk. Salary, 1500 Mira. Reward? Question mark. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on being appointed to the new Special Support Section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you a rundown on submitting reports for all of your assignments. Please come by the reception desk at the CPD. Sorry to trouble you. Rebecca, reception desk. Okay. Oh, do we have to... No. Quest support request explanation started. So this whole thing is just a big internal memo system, huh? I guess now we just gotta head down to HQ and get the details, right? Yeah, sounds like it. I think I'm finally starting to get a grasp on what the Orbital network is all about. Unlike telephones, which are purely auditory, the Orbital network can transmit text and images. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it would be advantageous in all sorts of situations. Yes, as we speak, beta testing is being conducted throughout Crossbell State. The system the police department has implemented is one such example. Though, I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. That should be enough to get you started. How about I let you guys work that support request that just came in? Understood. But, what do we do after that? I'd love to say do whatever you feel like, but you could bet that the real requests will start pouring in after your lecture at HQ is over. Let's see. Considering this is your first assignment, try completing this as a statement to HQ saying that you're capable of police work. That should shut them up for a while. Is that really all it's going to take? Oh, and Lloyd, why don't you give everyone a tour of the city on the way there? A tour of the city? Why? You'll be the ones protecting this place, so it only makes sense for you to learn just what kind of place it is. Oh, and be sure to stop by the weapon shop and Orbital store right outside. As police officers, those places will be pretty handy in the future. Understood. We'll make sure to pay them a visit. I'll be in my office most of the time, probably either reading a magazine or taking a nap. If you run into any problems, don't bother me. You're smart kids, so figure it out yourselves. Well then, off you go. Wait a minute. There goes our boss, everyone. Are we really going to be okay? I fear the road ahead of us will be difficult. Anyway, this is our first real assignment. Let's walk around the city a bit first, and then take care of that support request. There's no need to rush just because this is our first official mission. Let's just take our time and get a feel for things. I agree. Understood. Time to hit the road then. When you inspect the terminal at the SSS and choose Check Requests, a list of available support requests is displayed. The support requests are completely optional, but completing them earns you Mira and DP. Detective points? Okay, still just the one. Where were you planning on napping? On the ground? On your desk? Taking care of smaller support requests is the special support section's job. It's up to you whether you complete them or not, but at least head to the police department later. And if you want to learn about fine-tuning your Enigmas, you should stop by the Orbital store too. Roger that. There are 6 lockers here, but only 4 team members. And there were 2 empty rooms. Just saying. This is the SSS building's rear entrance. In order to get the lay of the land better, we should probably use the front door. That leads right to Central Square, after all. Where does this lead? Into an alley? Oh, looks like Lloyd finally set up his room. There's a set of dumbbell here. That's hilarious. Also, his room is very plain compared to everybody else's. It lacks character. Look at this. There's color, there's funky furniture. Oh, we just realized Randy turned his desk into a bar. Randy does not plan on doing any paperwork while he's here whatsoever. Okay, Chief Sergei's room is also kind of plain. Hey, kitty. Oh, there's a cat up here. You're too adorable. Seems like this has been his home for far longer than it's been ours. Actually, he's probably been here since the Crossbell Times stopped using this place as their main office. What's your name, little fella? Tio? His name is Kope. Is that a name you just came up with, Tio? It's really cute. No, I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Kope. Apparently, Tio can speak cat. That is adorable. Look at the claws on that thing. That would hurt. No complaints here. Let's try and bring the guy some food every now and then, eh? So it seems like everybody has their own reasons for joining the Force. Except maybe Randy. It seems like Randy was just booted out of his last workplace for, behavioral issues. But everybody else has reasons. Lloyd, though. You gotta wonder, is Lloyd joining the CPD because he wants to investigate his brother's death? Or is he joining the CPD because he obviously looked up to his brother and wants to follow in his shoes? Right? But if it's the former, why agree to be part of the SSS? You would think he would have more access as part of an investigative unit, right? We don't know, but we hope to find out.